Goodness gracious. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm Helen in Georgia, and I'm getting everything going this morning smoothly so far. Let's see. I got to find my video, which is somewhere. No problem, though. It'll be all right. Y'all, I've got some coffee. Let me see if I got it. Oh gosh. Ooh, good gracious, I do that every time. Anyway, I'm here. I ought to be completely ready because I get up at 6 o'clock and I have all kind of time to get everything together, and I'm never really together. I'm just, I'm a little bit, I was watching my tablet and I left it on, and now I got to turn it off, and I ain't even found me on YouTube yet, but I will. No problem. I'm fixing to find it right now, I guess. Home. Search for me. And there I am somewhere. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunshiny, no clouds in the sky whatsoever. It is just as clear as it can possibly be. There I am. I'll see the comments now, maybe. Let me get a little closer. I'll bring the TV a little closer and move my chair a little closer. That's what I need to do. There's a little glare on it because it's really light back there behind me. A beautiful day here in Nashville too. It is no clouds whatsoever. I mean, it's just solid blue. Let me show y'all. I'm under umbrella, but can y'all see this sky is just solid blue and beautiful sunshine. And let me get set back here. I got to get this tablet going right. I think it's leaning too far back that way, but it'll be all right, I guess. I got it fixed now. Good morning, y'all. I'm telling you, what in the world? I am really enjoying my seat, my bench that Bloomin' sent me. I'm sitting in it and I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me see if I can get this tablet turned down where, I don't know if you can turn it down while it's off or not. I guess I can turn it on, turn it back off right quick if I don't hear nothing right this minute. I don't know if the bottom was the off or I got to get a little closer where I can. I don't hear no sound on it, but I don't know if it's playing. Oh, no, it is playing. Okay, let me see if it's playing now. Oh, I got it on. Oh, I got it off without too much trouble. Oh, good morning. Y'all, I have some coffee. A little bit. I have not drank any yet this morning. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking water. Look, well, I'll show y'all in just a minute. Let me have a little sip of this coffee. Y'all see my bluebird? I got y'all some too. I'll show y'all in just a minute. It's probably gonna burn me. It's really hot. No, it's not too bad. Okay, let me get y'all's coffee. Here's y'all's coffee. Have some and come on in and let's have a beautiful, oh, I bumped this thing with my hand. It's a beautiful Friday, and y'all know what Friday is. It's concert night, and that's always good. A good concert night for everybody to enjoy, and y'all, I don't even know, I'm not even going to try to say that word no more. Stevens called it 4 or 5 different things that I said, and I don't even know, I ain't even going to try. It's just what y'all see. Y'all pronounce it. It's good old cold water. I've been drinking water, and I'm trying to take care of myself. But y'all, I don't know if it's me and it's probably, it is me. I can't get everything done. I'm doing something all the time, and I can't get everything I need to do done. And that's not the way I want it to be. I want to get as much accomplished as I can and used to, but I can't. I mean, I used to work and come home and do all the work and everything, and I don't know. I guess when you get 86 years old, your body just slows. Let me get over here where I can see the comments. I guess your body slows down. Mine has. I mean, I just don't seem like, and time like goes by. Where's my comments? Time goes by so fast, like it's Tuesday and then it's Friday, before you can even turn around hardly. Anthony, oh, I don't know where my, my tablet ain't exactly right, which is nothing unusual, you know. That's just the story of my life. I need to get that TV a little closer. I don't need to bring it off the table. But I'd like for it to be as close as it can be. Oh, hey, sweet Grandma Helen, oh, it's gone by. And I can't even get my tablet over here to show me nothing. it now? Oh, somebody said they were so happy to see me today. Is that not awesome, y'all? Grandma, your hair looks beautiful. Y'all, thank you so much. I was looking at my hair this morning in the mirror, and my hair looks darker than it used to, or something to me. And I do not, never, have ever put color on my hair. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's a little darker to me. Maybe it's just as dark. Ain't light enough in the bathroom. I don't know, but my hair. I've never, ever, ever put color on my hair. And I've always done my own hair ever since. I started cutting on my hair and my sister's hair and my mama's hair and my boys' hair and everybody in the neighborhood's hair from didn't even know that I could do it. It's just come natural to me. But my daddy had that ability too. He cut hair when I was a little bitty girl. People would come to our house and want Daddy to cut their hair. He had some clippers that you mashed and cut, and he cut people's hair. I think it was a nickel or dime. I can't remember if it was a nickel or dime. Probably a nickel. I don't remember but they did pay him a nickel or dime. It wasn't over that. And when we used to, and that was in me then, cutting hair. It was in me because when I we had chairs, homemade chairs. I don't know if my daddy made them. I don't know if my granddaddy made them. I don't know who made them. But anyway, they put cowhide on the seat part to hold. It wasn't wood. They put when they killed a cow, they skinned the cow and got the hide off and put on them chairs and cut little strings on them, and they tied that stuff up under that chair, and it had hair on it. And I would get the scissors, and I would cut that hair on that cowhide little strings. It was tied up under the bottom, and some of it was up under there. I cut that, called myself cutting hair. It's just in me. It was just born in me. That's all I know, because I never been to beauty school. Everybody told me I missed my calling. I worked at the willow mill, and people said I missed my calling. I should have been a beauty. Oh, there's one of them zebra butterflies. Oh, come back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's over there, flying around over there on that side. Anyway, I've always done hair, my hair, and give perms to other people and everything else. And I cut my boys' hair when they would let me. They like kind of long hair, but every once in a while they'd let me cut it to a normal length that I liked. And now I can't do nothing about it. He's got long gray hair, and look at Stephen's got long hair. I wish that hummingbird would, that butterfly would come back. I love them butterflies. Something ain't happening right here. Oh, it wouldn't be me if it was no trouble at all. It would. It wouldn't. I don't know if I told you. Oh, gosh. I wished I could see that. And this tablet is sitting here just doing nothing. And every time I click on my picture, oh, there it is. Oh, complaining, and it's something I'm doing. I'm not. Somebody said, have I told you something other? Grandma, your hair is beautiful. Wow. Costly now, Grandma. Yeah, I imagine. Yes, I don't even know. I do, I don't even keep up with how much it costs anymore. Which I went one time and got my hair fixed for a picture. And that's the last time I went. It was you can do my hair anytime. That picture was whenever people had, puffed up hair, and it was like, had little ringlets around it, like laying up there. It was teased and it was sprayed, and you didn't comb it for a week. You just slept uh, with a net or something on it where you wouldn't get it messed up in the bed. But it would stay, if you didn't comb it. It had so many, Lord have mercy. And when I went to the beauty shop, and they combed it, they would pull your hair so bad. And God, y'all see that? They fly by here. They I was tender-headed. Oh, Lord, I'm not now, but I used to be. They would pull my hair, just yank it through it like it wasn't even attached to my head. And when I was a girl going to school, my mama would go to work before I went to school, and she'd tell me to wash my face and comb my hair, and I'd get the brush and I'd just brush over the top of it. I didn't get way down in there. I just brush over the top of it, because I was tender-headed and it hurt whenever I pulled it. So I didn't pull it. Well, on Saturday morning, Mama get over there in the chair and she said, come here. I'd go over there between her legs and she'd comb. Oh, it would hurt so bad. I could not hardly stand it. And I had tangles all up under the bottom because I just brushed over. It looked like it was combed, but it was just brushed over the top. It wasn't combed through and through. And she would get me down and get that mess combed through. She had to do it more than one time too. I just didn't go to the trouble to get my hair combed through and through. Miss Grandma Helen, you can do my hair. Oh, I done read that. Grandma, you always look so beautiful. Thank you so much. That's a sweet comment. You know, you gotta be kidding me, because 86 years old. Oh, there's that butterfly. There he is. Y'all see him? Oh, he's on that flower. He's on that flower right there. Oh, shoot. Danny says, oh, he flew. But he's right there. Can y'all? Oh, let me see. Where's he? Oh, he's still back there. I wish I could let y'all see him better. Let me, shoot, get up and go where he's at. He ain't coming here. There he is. Oh, there he is. I'm making y'all seasick, aren't I? At least y'all, he's still up there. He's way up there. I see his shadow down here. Well, Danny said, when I'm doing videos, I'm pointing at birds and pointing at butterflies and pointing at everything, which I like them. I don't know. Oh, there's a bee. Do y'all see that bee? I can't see what y'all saying, if y'all saying anything. I see him, Grandma. Where'd that bee go? He's probably gonna go right to that flower. Oh, he's right up there. Oh, I like bees and butterflies and all that stuff. Let me have another sip of coffee. I get so excited. Oh, uh, I changed my hummingbird water yesterday, and I just don't have as many as I have had. Uh, I don't know why. Which, I changed my hummingbird water, for one thing, because a lady in Southern California that has a bunch of hummingbirds, she said you put a fourth of a cup of sugar to a whole cup of water. And you don't have to boil it, and you don't have to do nothing else to it. Uh, I used to put Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid in my water, and it flavored it, and they loved it. They were swarming everywhere. Well, I quit doing that because people got on to me about putting red coloring in their water. But it was Kool-Aid, a little spoon of the little dry stuff that you put in there. I put some in there and it flavored it. They loved it. But since I quit putting that in there, because people, every time they saw that red in there, they would just go having a fit over that. I don't need to do that, because it was harming the birds and all that stuff. But I done it for years, and I had the most hummingbirds you ever seen in your life. But I can't, I can't put it in there because people complain about it being in there, and if they see it, but they love that. And I don't think that Kool-Aid stuff could hurt them. It don't hurt us. I don't think it could. I really don't know. let me get down here on my tablet and see where I can't keep I can't keep up with my comments because they keep going away. But y'all know how I am. I have problems that nobody in the world has. And I can't, commercials is just one right behind the other on here. Can't see them. Oh, that's the first coffee I've had. I got up this morning at 6. I started drinking. What? There's that butterfly again. Can't see him. I don't know if y'all see. My tablet ain't on nothing. Don't know what's going on. Oh, let's see. Oh shoot, that ain't. Oh, there's that butterfly over that way. He's just. I love them butterflies. Oh, I got my chat back on here. I can. There's a glare on it over here on the monitor. Is a glare and I can't get close enough to see it. Miss Helen, official butterfly hunter. I love butterflies, and I'm sure there's some around there on that butterfly bush. Uh, they are all kind of butterflies on it all the time. When it starts blooming, it has butter. Here comes an orange butterfly. There's an orange butterfly. Y'all ain't interested in no orange butterflies, are you? Good morning to everybody. Y'all, you're fine, Grandma. I'm not fine, but I guess I can't be nothing else as I know of. I'm just who I am, and I've been like this all my life, and I guess it ain't gonna change. I guess it ain't. I don't think you get smarter as you get older. Smart enough to do this kind of stuff well. Y'all know last week, I guess it was Tuesday, I cooked salmon patties and hoe cake bread. And I talked to Cody, and he said, I talked to him yesterday. He said he didn't have the stuff to make it, but he was going to get it. And he was going to make some. And he cooks. And I think some other people around that's working with him eat some of what he cooks, you know. And he sent me a picture of that hoe cake he made. I wished I could show it to y'all. It's on this phone that I'm videoing on, and I can't show it to y'all. I didn't find it till I could have took it off, I guess. I don't know if I could have or not. But anyway, he cooked the hoe cake, and it looked great. I told him I was proud of him. And And that video was for him because he'd been asking me to tell him how to make that. And I showed him. I don't know if he's in here. Have y'all seen him in here this morning? I don't know if he's up yet. Their time is. Oh, what? Jazzy Joyce, what are you doing, girl? Thank you so much. Wow. That is a. Listen, thank you so much. That's not necessary. You don't have to do that. That is awesome. That's. God, I couldn't believe it. Good gracious. How sweet you are. I'm not speaking to everybody. I can't help it. It is going to be Father's Day Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that's still here with their families. My father is not here any longer. But Danny's here, and he's a father and a good father. He took up a lot of time with his children, which he knew how important it was to have your dad to take up time with you, because his dad didn't do that much. He kindly I was what is that? Robert, you super chat, goodness. Yo, thank you so much. Oh God, I wasn't expecting all that. Thank you very much. That's so sweet. And Stephen is a good dad. He knew what a good dad was because he had one. My daddy was, back when I was little, I was a girl and my sister was a girl, and he didn't really take up all that much time with us. He had to work, and he had to hunt, and he had to fish, and he had to get food for us to eat. And it wasn't as leisure as maybe times are now. And times are not really leisure now either, but it's a easier time than back when we didn't have any money, we didn't have anything, we didn't have lights, we didn't have water, we didn't have a washing machine. My mama scrubbed clothes with a scrub board and a big black wash pot. She heated up the wash pot, the water in the wash pot. When you had to build a fire under it, and you had to go out and pick butter beans and peas for your meal and sit down and shell them. I don't know how in the world they got all that done. And pick cotton. We was talking about that at church. Back then, you picked cotton by hand. You didn't have a cotton picker. You picked it with your fingers, and I didn't never have to do it because I was too little. I was a little girl then, and but I did play around in it, and you have to take your fingers and try to go in there and pick out that cotton without those cotton bowls has little points on them that'll stick in your. I got some. Let me go show y'all. I got some. I didn't think I'd be even telling that, but I got some cotton in there. Let me go get it. I'm gonna show y'all. Here it is. I was going to show y'all these little. I'm going to set it right back here. Good gracious. I'm having a time with it. Do y'all see these? Y'all see these little points? They're like little points, and you have to go in there with your fingers. And these are not real big cotton bolls here, but some of them, you take your fingers and go down there and you pull up, and you try not to get stuck by them things there, them thorns, them old pointed things. They would tear your fingers up. They sharp too. I mean, and people had to pick that stuff, and they didn't pick with gloves on. They picked with their naked hand, and the rows was long, and people back then couldn't even start to school till cotton was picked. If they didn't have the cotton picked by the time school started, they couldn't even, they had to stay home and pick cotton till it was picked, all of it. And a lot of people got, back then, I didn't do it because I wasn't big enough to pick cotton back then, but I remember seeing it, and I picked a little, just playing as a child. I didn't ever have to pick, a whole sack. And you had a old long sack on your shoulder, and you pick that cotton and you stick it in that sack, and you drag that sack along, and you get it, and you pour it on a big old sheet of whatever. I can't think of that stuff. What that stuff is. It's well, I can't think of what that stuff is. They use for used for sheets to tie up that cotton, and they would pour it on there and tie up and they'd weigh it, and you got paid by how much it weighed. And uh, you know, people, some people has really been through a lot and have seen a lot. And I've seen a lot, but I didn't never have to pick cotton. I'd get out there and mess around with it, but I was little. I didn't ever have to pick it like, and it took a lot to weigh a lot, because it's light. It's not, if you had a big old long sack, it was kind of heavy, and it packed down, it would be kind of heavy, but what? Carolyn, sorry, that is not nice thing to say about Stephen. Frankly, he is beautiful, and his hair is long, now wild and awesome. I didn't say nothing, I don't reckon. Yeah, my mama made lye, potash, or whatever kind of soap it was. Uh, you used potash and fat and stuff them hogs or something. I don't know. I didn't never really. I was really kind of small whenever they was doing that, but I do know they did. And let me get my my monitor over here is kind of not up with the present time. It's kind of way behind. But y'all, and they may be again, and they are hard times right now. Not maybe in the same ways that was hard times back then, but they they's they may be some really hard times coming. Even worse than it already is now. But I remember cotton picking and cane grinding, and my daddy grew cane, and he gathered it and had the juice uh, in a big barrel, and they strained it and poured it in a big kettle that was really big around. They poured all that juice in there, and they built a fire under it and boiled it, and boiled it a long time, like all day. You didn't boil it real fast. You just boiled it till it boiled down to a thick syrup. And we all ate syrup and biscuits, and uh, my mama just made biscuits uh, back then. But we ate syrup and biscuits, and back when you killed hogs, that's when you done it in the later on, like in September and October, when it was cooler, and they'd kill hogs and they'd make that syrup, and Mama would make biscuits, and we'd have syrup and biscuits and uh, pork chops and stuff off of the hogs. That we was never hungry, never. I don't never remember not having any food. And my children can't say they were ever without food either, because I was the only person working. I was the only person providing money for me and my two boys. And I had food for them all the time, and I got whatever I could get for them. They might not have had the best of everything, but they had what they needed, and they had their mama that loved them and looked after them. And in spite of all the hardships that I went through, I kept my children, and I didn't ever go and ask for food stamps. Or back then, you at the I think it was Piggly Wiggly, they give green stamps, little old things about the size of your thumb, a little, or maybe your finger, a little stamp that you kept them. They give them to you when you bought groceries. You stick them in a book, and you get so many little books, you could order stuff and get it for nothing, because you had the green stamps, and that's a long time ago. But I never got any assistance of any kind from nobody. Nobody ever give me any money. I worked and I made a way. And I'm thankful that I was able to do that. I don't think my husband thought I was capable of it, but you can ask my son Danny Hodges. He knows. They had the best I could provide for them. They didn't have a brand new car and they didn't have all the modern everything, but I'll tell you what they did have. They had a light on at night, all night long, because I have a light at night all night long. I don't like to sleep in the dark. I've been like that all my life. I don't like to sleep in a dark room, and I'm not going to if I can help it. If the lights go out, you know, I can stand it for a little while, but I'm not going to have a dark room. And I'm going to see in my house. I'm not going to have a dark. I get up and I can walk in every room in my house and see where I'm going. I'm not going to, I'm just crazy, I reckon. I don't know, but and they also had a TV in their room, and they watched TV as long as they wanted to, and they had a light, and if they didn't have a TV, they had a light, because I didn't want them to be like me. When I was little, Mama would tell me to go to bed. I would look around in that room and I could see things that wasn't there. One night I got so scared, I called my mama. I was just screaming. I said, there's a man standing over there, right over there. And I pointed to where it was. It was some clothes hanging behind the door. I thought it was somebody. But it was horrifying to think there was somebody standing in there. And I didn't have a light to turn on. You couldn't turn the light on because there was, we had lamps. And I made sure my boys didn't ever be scared at night, which they probably wasn't scared as me. I'm sure they wasn't, but I still provided for them where they would not be scared. If they woke up, they could see in that room. And I'm like that right to this day. I can get up and walk anywhere in my house, and I can see where I'm going. It ain't lit up like daylight, but there's light in there that I can see where I'm going, and I can see if there's somebody in there. And there's some people can't sleep like that. They have to have it pitch dark. Not me. I'm not. Well, if it's humanly possible, I'm not sleeping in no dark room. I don't know I don't think my sister wasn't scared of nothing. My sister, when we lived in the country, and I'd take my doll or something outside, and I'd be playing with it, and it'd be time to come in, and I'd go in, and I'd leave my doll out in the yard, and Mama'd tell me to go out there and get it. I'd tell her I left my doll in the yard. She'd tell me to go. I was too scared to go out there and get it. My sister, she'd march right out there in that dark and get my doll and bring it in. She wasn't scared of the dark. I was. I was a scaredy cat. My brother did too. My grandma Helen, when I was little, I scared of the dark. I'm glad somebody else was like me. I'm glad I'm not the only person in the world that was scared of the dark. And my I got a light that shines in in my bathroom, and it lights up. You know, I can see how to get around in there, and I can see if there's somebody in there. And no, there better not be nobody in there. I would scream for my brother. I didn't have no brother. We just was two little girls, and I was a scaredy cat one. My sister wasn't scared of nothing. And she was younger than me, and I was 2 years older than her. And I lived in the country too with doors unlocked. Yeah, that, that's how they done way back then. Well, when I was little, they wasn't even no locking the doors. You, you could get in a window. You could get in anything to get in if you really wanted to. Miss Helen, I woke up screaming a lot. Little girls saying things in my bedroom. Y'all, I'm telling you, times has changed, but some of us are basically the same in a way. You know, you don't forget things like that. You don't. I mean, that stuff is. And that time, my mama, you know, we had chickens all in the yard running everywhere, and this chicken went up under our house, and it was low to the ground, like I would say this low. And Mama couldn't get under there, and Daddy couldn't get under there, and my sister, she was bigger than me, and I was a skinny one, so I was chose to go up under a house that's this low, crawl up under a house that's right on the ground. Oh Lord, y'all, I was told to get under there and get them eggs that was in that nest and get them out of there because they wanted them eggs. That hen got up under there and laid all them eggs, and nobody couldn't get them but me. And so, y'all, you are like, your body is on the ground and your back is up against the under part of the house. Y'all, that's the scariest thing. I never had to do that but one time in my life, and that was a plenty. I didn't never want to do that no more. I didn't never want to crawl up under no house with no telling what's under there. And they was just room for me to squeeze, and I was touching, my stomach was touching the ground, and my back was touching the top of the house. It was not no room for nothing. I could just get my arm up under there and reach up there and get them eggs and push them back down there till my mama and daddy Oh, that was not fun. I don't wish that on nobody, 'cause you know there ain't no telling what's under a house. Spiders and snakes and lizards and I don't know. People don't have to do that. No. People don't have to do that kind of stuff anymore, but spiders and crickets, yes, everything is up under there. It's low to the ground and it's dark and all kind of mess gets up under there. Mm. I can tell y'all that wasn't fun. That was not fun at all. I want to ask y'all something. Y'all know when I went to the doctor, let's see, was it a week ago or wasn't 2 weeks ago, was it? I don't know when it was. But anyway, that doctor told me that I needed a flu shot and a pneumonia shot. Asked me had I ever took one. I told him no, I never took one. And he said, well, I bet you knew somebody that had polio. I said, yes, I did. I knew a girl that had polio back when I was about 14 or 15 years old. I remember a girl up the street from us had polio. He said, well, there's no polio anymore because we eradicated it, which I don't even know what eradicate is. I think it's getting rid of it somehow. He said, you take shots to keep from getting it, and then eventually it'll go away and you won't ever have it again. So I said, well, he said, you need a flu shot. I said, I ain't never took no flu shot or pneumonia or none of them shots. I did take that thing they done on your arm, they scratch it and it makes a scab. I can't even remember what that was now, but anyway, I took that. But all these other vaccines, all this stuff, I never took none of them. I just don't take them. And so he come in there and his nurse come in there and give me a flu shot. And everybody said, you ought not to took no flu shot. Well, that doctor like insisted that I needed one, and I was already not doing all that great, so I said I let him do it. But y'all, it's been like a week, I think, or it might have been a little over. Is that another super chat? Or is that the same one? Y'all help me. I'm not keeping up with. I don't know if this is the same super chat. It ain't got no name on it. I don't see one. Let me click on it and see what it does. Oh, it's the same one. That's okay. That's all right. I found out. Y'all, let me show you. if I can. I'm slow, y'all, but I guess I'm sure. I don't know. I don't want to take my whole shirt off, but I did want to show y'all. Can y'all see? Can y'all see my, where is it? Right there. Can y'all see my arm? That red place. I can't see if y'all can see it. Y'all see that? That is sore and it's raised up and red. I ain't never had no, and it's hot. And that's where that's where they give me that shot. What in the world? Is that where you got, yes, it is. I mean, I don't think it should be like that. Do y'all? Y'all talking about coconut water? I ain't never had no coconut water. It sure is big and red. Yes, it is, and it's sore. It's really uh tender right there. It's like I I didn't even notice it was like that till I got to I was scratching or rubbing my arm or something other because I found it and I said, what in the world is that? And that's where I took that shot. They told me to come back and get that other one. I'm not gonna get that other one. They can eradicate it without me. I mean, I've lived 86 years and I ain't never took one, and you need to go back to the doctor, Grandma. Oh, God, no. Call your doctor, Grandma, and put some ice on it. I don't take any kind of jabs. I don't like to. But he was talking about if I didn't take it, it was it wouldn't be eradicated. I think that's the word he used. That means go away and never come back. Just cause a doctor says you need it, you say no. I am gonna say no. I ain't going back up there and get no another one. I mean, I'm 86 years old and I ain't had none of that stuff, and they say you could have it after you get that shot. I mean, I went up there like they told me to do. I didn't know they was going to give me no shot and mess. and it didn't feel too good neither. Which they done took blood and they done stuck me and they done all kind of mess at the hospital. My doctor knows. Come on, you have lived this long without vaccines. I don't think I would take any more. I ain't gonna take no more. I mean, I'm sorry I even took that one. Because everybody said I wouldn't have took it. Because it can give you the flu. And my arm is, it's really hot and it's somebody said it's a lot about dollar signs, and I think so. And they don't get much out of me because I don't go up there. The last time I went with my ear, they made me fill out a whole new form because mine had been so long till they made me fill out a new one. But I don't run to the doctor at every little thing. But maybe it'll be all right. It feels hot through my shirt. It is hot. And it's raised up. Y'all might not could see it good, but it's tender. And looks to me like I think it's been a week. Yesterday was a week ago, I guess. I thought a shot would be gone by then. Doctors take advantage. Where was that at? I was just trying to read. Doctors take advantage of older people. They get yes, they do take advantage. I'll tell you why. I think so. I used to take this lady to the doctor in the town and things she had to do, and she was 90-something years old. She was going to a doctor. She had little places on her face up here and on her hands. Skin cancer, they said, on her hands and places on her head. They would take her in there, put all that stuff on her. It's some kind of stuff that makes you peel off or something. I don't even know what it is they put on her. Well, it would turn red and it would hurt. And I said to myself, I know good and well that stuff right there on her head and her hands ain't gonna kill her. And she would go back and they would redo it again. I thought that was just a waste of time and pain that it wasn't hurting. They just saw it on there. They suggested that they burn it off. And they did. Several times. I took her up there, and it would be red and scab over, and that woman was over 90 years old, and they was doing that skin cancer on her hands and her head, and she's that old. And I know good and well in my mind and thinking, no skin cancer on your hand or your head is going to kill you before your time. She's already in her 90s. But they were just getting the money. They was just doing it, getting money because she was old and she let them do it. I'm not going to do no more vaccines. They can eradicate it without me. Yes, I mean, that's awful to take advantage of old people that don't know any better. I would take her up there and sit out in the waiting room till she got through, and I'd take her grocery shopping, and I'd take her wherever she needed to go. And them old doctors that she was going to, I don't even know who it was. Don't remember the name or nothing, but they was taking advantage of her, because a skin cancer on your hand when you 90-something years old ain't gonna kill you. I don't see how they can do that with good conscience, is to take somebody's money and make them go to all that trouble and all that pain of burning, putting some kind of solution on it that burns it. It like takes the skin off, a layer of skin off your hand and your face. She had them on her face and on her hands and stuff. Those things was not going to take her life before her time. That was just a pain and money that she was putting out for somebody to just make money off of her. Southern girl, bright, bought some for my skin. It's amazing. What is that? I've missed some of the blooming, Mama. If you're listening, I love you, Slim Twiggy. Oh, I'm using castor oil for everything. It's a miracle. It ain't a miracle if you put it in your mouth to take it for medicine. Lord have mercy. My mama and daddy used to give me castor oil. I don't even know what it was for. They'd have to hold me down, open my mouth, pour it in, and blow in my face, and for me to swallow that mess. And a lot of times I'd spit it back out. I'd throw it. It'd come up. Well, that means you got to get some more. And Daddy he'd get an orange, and he'd cut a hole in it with his knife, and he'd cut around in it and get it all mashed up where there's a lot of juice in it. He'd put that castor oil in my mouth. I'd be laying on my mom and daddy's lap and hollering and everything else, trying to not get that mess. And whenever they'd stick it in my mouth, Daddy'd stick that orange up there and mash it and tell me to swallow that orange juice. Lord, y'all. that stuff, I can deal with it on my hands, but I'm dealing with it in my mouth and swallowing that greasy mess. Woo! Oh, good gracious alive. And they was something that some youngins have took that I didn't never take, but I heard about it. And they thought it was awful, awful. And it was called calomel. They said it was little pink pills, little tiny little pills. My mom and daddy never did. If they knew about it, they didn't never give me none of it. But they said that mess was awful. Has anybody ever heard of calomel? I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't never even see none. But it was like little tiny little pills. They give it to you. They talking about putting castor oil on your face and on your hands. And I never heard that. I took some castor oil when I was pregnant with Danny. It was due and it wasn't coming, and somebody said, I think it was the doctor. Doctor said, you take some castor oil, and if you're ready, you'll have him. Says go down to the drugstore and get them to fix you a castor oil and Coke. They got a bottle of castor oil about this. I think it's about this tall. I can't remember real good. And they take it over there to the fountain where carbonated water and Coke was. And they poured that bottle of castor oil in that cup or glass or whatever it was. And they took that Coke and carbonated water and spewed it all down in that castor oil, and it kind of bubbled up, and they told me to drink it right then. Drink all of it. I did. I took that, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that greasy when it had all them bubbles and all that foam and stuff in it. That night, I went to the hospital and had Danny. I sure did. That's the only way I would have took any castor oil, but it wasn't that bad the way they fixed it. But when you put that old greasy stuff in your mouth and try to swallow it, good gracious alive. Ooh. That's some rough stuff. Gotta go water my lawn. Just a Southern girl. Castor oil needs to be in a brown glass bottle. Does it? I can't remember what kind of bottle it was in. I wasn't interested in seeing nothing about that mess. All I know is it was white, it was clear oil. Castor oil made my God, what in the world? Whiskey? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. And they was something else. It was dark stuff. syrup of black drought or something other. I don't even remember what in the world that mess was supposed to be for. But to me, Dr. Pepper tastes like it. It's got that same sort of flavor. I ain't crazy about Dr. Pepper because it makes me taste of that black drought or whatever that mess was. It back when I was little, it was a whole lot of different kind of stuff to take than they are now. Miss Helen, that doctor lied so. Sorry he did that to you. Look like allergic reaction. Ice pack help will. No, I think doctors ought not to do that. I mean, I thought I needed to go to the doctor, and I thought he knew. I mean, I was already in the depression when I went up there. He said, come back, and I don't know if he said 3 or 4 months. I don't know when he said come back, but it don't matter when he said come back. I ain't going back, not for no shot. I'm pretty tough, but I didn't know I had high blood pressure. But if it takes drinking water and changing the way I'm not using as much salt as I was, which I've lived 85 years, and I don't know how I lived 85 years and I didn't drink water, hardly. How did I get this old if I took a tablespoon of castor oil when I was just starting labor, and with each of my 3 girls, and they were born in a few hours. I guess it works, don't it? It did which I didn't take it in castor oil for my first, Tony, my first son. I didn't take none. I didn't know nothing about it. But the second one, the doctor told me if I would, take I don't remember how many ounces, but it's a whole bottle. They poured a whole bottle in there. And he said, if you take that, you'll go in labor if you're ready. If you are not ready, it won't do nothing. Yes, it's amazing about other people's opinions and stuff. It is, really, it is. But I'm just not and I've had to go to the doctor, you know, when I got sick a few times, but here lately, and but how did I live 86 years and I never have drunk water much? And my son Danny Hodges is that way too. He don't care. He don't just drink water much. I don't. He might be changed a little bit. I don't know, but he's like me. He just something else. Well, a Coca-Cola, or I've changed from Coca-Colas to Sprite because I thought Sprite was better for you than a dark drink like Coca-Cola. I don't know. I'm just trying to live. and be as healthy as I can till the Lord gets ready for me. And I've never been a water drinker in my whole life. And I'm 86 years old. But I'm drinking some now. In fact, I'll drink a little bit right now. I'll drink it out of my... Is that Yeti or Yachty? Yeti? Stephen's called it 4 or 5 different things this morning. I have used this thing. And I put it in here. Look at it. It's still got ice frost on it. It's still cold. I'm telling you, that thing's worth its money. However much it cost, I didn't buy it. It was sent to me, and I can't even remember who sent it. If anybody knows, I wish they'd let me know who it was. Because y'all don't know, but all these people's names don't stay in my head unless they get stuck up there somewhere, some way, and then I can remember. But, let me drink some water. I drank a bunch of it when I was little because that's all I had. But it didn't stop me from wanting a drink when I went to a store that had one. But I didn't ever get it because we didn't have no money. I remember when a loaf of bread was like 20 cents. But that's after we left the country. I was 6 or 7 years old. Y'all, people are drinking. I mean, people walk around with these big old bottles like this long, just turn it up and just be drinking water like it's the best stuff they ever tasted in their life. And I know it's good for you, and I know you probably should drink more of it, but how did I get to be 86 years old and not never, I mean, I'm still in pretty good shape when I ain't sick. Yeti or Yachty. I ain't even gonna try to say that no more. I drank water my whole life. Well, I did too. I drank water because I didn't have nothing else. Uh, I didn't have I didn't have a choice. But when you got a choice and you like carbonated drinks, then that's what I'd rather have. And the Lord made that water, you know. They said, I don't know how the earth can hold as much water as everybody uses with a well. You know, it's under the ground. What if it caves in one day? Y'all ever thought about that? Grandma, you good shape. I am. I really am in pretty good shape. I mean, y'all don't know what all I've done around there in the backyard. Uh, that chicken pen that Stephen and Bentley put together. He put it around there, and he put it together, and he got it put together right. But there's places which I'm glad that he done what he done, just because he got it together so I could finish putting. See, it takes a long time to get all them little old twist ties and put them together and put them where nothing can't get in. No, no little openings nowhere that nothing can crawl under or go through. And I try to get every little place, and I went around there, and they's that big old tree around there has got roots all up under the ground, all running every which way. Well, I moved it a little bit from where we set it to begin with. I moved it up to the matching the front, and it would not set level. It would be on a root, and you could not. It'd be a gap up under the where something could crawl under if it was a snake or something could probably dig under there. And I've been working on that, and I've been chopping, I've been digging, I've been hoeing, I've been getting roots out and trying to level that thing up. I want to put my little chickens in it. And they need to be in it. And I really haven't got it level as I need it to be. And it's hot out there whenever you get out there to chopping and digging, and I was going to try to go around there and let y'all see what I've done and what I'm trying to do, and I don't know if I can put them little chickens in there today or not. I've got today's Friday. I got all them Tammy Hodge. Is she in here? Hey, Tammy, I love you too. Y'all are not gonna believe my little baby chickens. Y'all are gonna, y'all ain't gonna believe it. Let me tell y'all something. I bought a cantaloupe at the grocery store, and it wasn't ripe enough. It was half green, and I couldn't eat it. I put it in the refrigerator, and it got riper, and I said, well, I'm not going to try to eat that thing. It looks old, and I'm just going to give it to the chickens. I go out there, and I cut that little cantaloupe in pieces, and I put it down there for them chickens. Do y'all know? Would y'all have ever guessed there was not a chicken out there would eat that? Can y'all believe that? Chickens wouldn't eat a cantaloupe they tear up some watermelon. And they tear up whatever I put out there for them to eat, but they would not touch that cantaloupe. But let me tell you something they do like. Plums. Them plums on them trees back there. Every morning, I I go out there and I look at them plums, and a bunch of them fell off. And I pick them up, and I take them around there, and I throw them in there for them chickens. They eat up them plums. They wouldn't. I cannot believe they didn't eat cantaloupe. I thought chickens would eat anything. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I ain't never give them nothing they wouldn't eat. I mean, they eat their own eggs. If you drop one and it breaks, they'll eat it raw. But they did not. One of them, not a chicken that I got, would eat that cantaloupe. I can't believe it. I don't know if it. I don't know what it was, but it got riper, after it stayed in the refrigerator. It got riper than it was, but they did not eat it. I'm gonna take y'all around there and let me see what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I can't get too tired today because I got to go to the concert tonight. And wow, really, Grandma, I didn't know that. I mean, I've never seen hardly nothing that the chickens wouldn't eat. Buddy, they tear up some of them plums. Uh, well, you get a boat load of plums. That's for yes, I have, and I'm telling you. Let's see. I can just. Oh gosh, I ain't plugged up my phone in my shoot. I forget that. Stephen always remembers to do this, but I forget to plug up my charger to my phone. He always remembered to do it, but sometimes I get to talking, I forget everything. Okay, let me get my take this other old shirt around there. I don't want to get this one messed up, messing with my chickens. Let me get my camera and my tablet and my bucket and go around there and let me decide what to do. I don't know. It's already 11:42. Let's go around there and let me figure out what to do after I get around there. I don't think I can take all this in one trip. Y'all see, let me show you my hibiscus. There they are, blooming. Oh, y'all look at this. Do y'all see that? Y'all know where I got this? Y'all remember when we went to Roaches and I saw that thing that back there? I went back and got it because I loved it. I could make one if I had the thing to do it and had time to do it. I hear them. I hear them crowing. Oh, it's shady around here, but I believe. I just don't believe I'm going to be able to put them in here today. I was concert night, and it's going to take all afternoon, and I'm going to just show y'all. Oh, let me turn the camera around. Do y'all see? Do y'all see what kind of roots I dug? All these. Here's my axe. I might try to work on it a little bit. This is my axe that I use to cut some of these roots. And this is my old grubbing hoe, I call it. It's old as the heels. Y'all see the nails that I got? I can't see. Y'all look at there. Y'all know that thing is old. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I hope it don't tear up. Ouch. I hurt my arm. I hit my arm. Let me see if I can get in here with it. Y'all see I had to dig. I had to dig over there all the way around to try to get it level. I see a place right here that needs leveling. See if it'll. Let me set my tripod down. Y'all, I'm gonna try to level it right here a little more and see if it'll level down to the ground. I see all these holes. I can't have that. Oh, there's a big old root. Let me get my axe. Oh, it's in here. Y'all got that? Oh. I'm not going to do all this, but, and I can't do it today, all of it. No, I'm gonna quit in a minute. Let me get my axe. Where is that? Oh. Oh, there it is. Can y'all see it? Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm not gonna get a dent in it today. But I'm pretty much got it leveled now. I still got to fill in some of these holes. Let me turn it around. These holes up under here, I got to fill in these, put some dirt back in it, and fix it where they can't, nothing crawl up under it. And my little chickens can, won't, nothing can't crawl in it to get them. I'm gonna change my shirt back. I don't wanna. What y'all talking about over there? I don't want to get dirty. While I'm over here, let me show y'all. Y'all look at the sticks that I've dug up. They all out here because this big tree right here is like humongous, and it's got roots to I don't know where all. And there's another one right there. But y'all look here. Look at my elephant ears. Aren't they huge? Let me go down this thing. There ain't no water down here. Now it's dry. See if I can get down here without falling down here. Y'all, I got Mexican sunflowers planted here. There they are. There's my elephant ears. I'm telling you, they are really, really big. Here's some more. That water really washed in when it was coming in so hard. There's the pipe that water comes in, but y'all, the Lord has blessed me with so much stuff that I love. Let's see if I can get up here. This big old elephant ear right here. I can't show y'all. I reckon I could turn it around. Look what a big old leaf. My chickens is wanting to get out, but I want to show y'all them plums. Y'all, I worked up a little sweat. And now let me show y'all this. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see that banana tree? Well, I can't see it, but no, y'all ain't in it because y'all seeing me. Good gracious alive. No wonder y'all can't see it. Look here. I mean, covering it up this winter has really, really kept it from dying down to the ground. It wouldn't have got that tall if I hadn't covered it up. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the plums, the last of the plums, if there any still down here. Y'all, I really was planning on putting my chickens in there today, but I can't do it today because it's not enough time. Y'all look. Let me turn it back around. Let me get in the shade where I can see what I'm doing. Can't see nothing. Gosh, that sun is so bright. Okay. No, I had it right. Shoot, I had it on the plums all the time. Look. Sweat in my eyes. I don't know if y'all seeing them or not because it's so bright out here. Everything is. And I come out here and pick up these ones that fell down like that one down there and feed it to the chickens. And y'all look at the blueberries. I don't think y'all listen that well. Look over there on that tree at the plums. I hope y'all can see them. I just about, it's so bright and the sun is right in my eyes and it's hard to see. Let me see if I can get right here where y'all can. Y'all, I am blessed beyond my dreams that I have all this and that the Lord has blessed me with. Look at this little plum tree. There's one plum on it. Let's see. Where's some more blueberries at? Here's some plums. Here's one. Y'all, I'm not getting it right on the plum. having a hard time trying to find the plums to show y'all with this camera. But they all up in this tree. Look at the blueberries. There they are. Y'all, I hate that I'm not showing y'all good. I'm trying to, but let me. Here's a plum on the ground. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna let these chickens out and let them run around a few minutes. Then I'm gonna sign off because it's getting pretty warm, and I've done got heated up chopping over there. Y'all see that plum I just put down there? There goes. Where did the plum go? Who got the plum? Who got the plum? Huh? Somebody did. Let me see if I can find another one. Who got the plum? Okay. Here's a plum. Go get it. Come here, baby, blooming. Come here, baby. Let me get blooming. I want. She's not coming. Let me get her. She went and got in her pen. She wouldn't, let me get her. I know something that will get her. If she come back out here again, oh, what y'all doing? Oh, there she is. There's blooming. Let me get her. She's getting that plum. Can y'all see her? She's getting that plum. Let me go see if I can get her. I got you. I got her. What? I'm gonna give you something, baby. You so sweet. Yeah, I hear you talking to me. Say hey to everybody. Say hey to everybody. Everybody. Look, she don't have no hair under her. It all came off when she was sitting. Look at her. I got something. I got something for you. I got you something. I got you something. I got you something. You know Mama's got you something special. Oh, let me straighten up this camera a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Look here what I got. You know what that is. You know what that is. And you talk. Get down now. Don't knock my tablet over. You know. Oh, my. No, don't go nowhere. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. You go eat over there. Eat. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Yo, get down, baby. You gonna knock over my tablet. Him, Bloomin', don't be eating such big pieces. You're gonna get choked. Here. Here you go. Okay, I'm gonna give you some. Oh, wait a minute. Now, Bloomin' ain't liking you up here. Ain't liking you up here. No, not one bit. Oh! Bloomin's not. Can y'all see these two fighting over this bread? Here's some more. They fighting over this bread. Okay, I'm gonna give you some more. Y'all, it's hot out here. Ah! They got my bread, the whole thing. I didn't mean to scare y'all. Wait a minute. You getting more than her. Lisa Clabb, thank you for that super chat. I'm not seeing much, but I'm going to go back and read them, y'all. Ah! This one got a big old piece and run. Where's my bag? They took my whole. Where's my bread? Oh, right here. Y'all, behave. Y'all about to. Now, you go on. You got some. Here, baby. Here, you eat some. Y'all, I'm sorry I didn't. Get down now. You getting every bit of it. Go. Bloomin' baby. Here, get down. Go. Y'all they act like they ain't got nothing to eat. There's seeds all over down there. They want this bread. This is their favorite thing. And y'all know what? A little bit of that hoe cake bread was left, and I give it to them, and they had a fit over it. They was eating that stuff like you would not believe. Now, what? Now you, here, baby. You got her stuff. Quit. Now you big and she's little. Is Bloomin' start eating or what? Ooh, I feel it in her craw. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you for spending this time with me. I try to throw some over there to Pom Pom, and she can't see nothing. She can't see. I don't know if I need to cut her hair or what. she can't see nothing that you throw down from her. Now get, no, you can't get up here on my tablet now. Y'all done broke it one. Oh, here's my bread. They knocking the bread out and they, oh. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching me today. And I'm sorry, I was planning on, here you go, Pebbles. I was planning on putting my chickens out here, but I'm gonna put that off to the next time. I'm sorry, I'm really, today is not a good day for that because, here baby, here. Today's not a good, y'all get down, y'all, they can't even see Blooming Star. And they done seen you a bunch because you've been up here every time. Oh, I done forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I'm going to try to make it happen Tuesday when I come out here for my next video. I'll try to have it fixed, and I'm going to move them that day, and I'm going to have it all sealed up and all the holes fixed and all that. I was planning on doing that today, but I got sidetracked and I didn't really get it done. But thank y'all so much for watching, and thank you for the super chat, the moderators and the silent watchers, and all the people that are so kind to me. That is such a blessing. I enjoy this. This is like vacation to me. I don't have to go on a vacation to have a vacation. I have a vacation every day that I come out and see all the things that I have and all the blessings I have, all the plums and blueberry bushes and elephant ears and all my animals that are such a blessing to me and so sweet. I have got a treat in store for y'all for Tuesday because y'all haven't seen my little chickens in a while. Now what you want? Here you have something. But and y'all, tonight is tonight's concert night, and yeah, let Bloomin' get some. I'll give you some. I'll give you a piece. Here. Now go play. Bloomin' Star's got to help me sign off. Go on now. Bloomin' Star's gonna have to be up here, and you got to move. Go get down. Get down. Get down. These chickens are a mess, I'm telling you. Anyway, tonight is concert night at 7 o'clock. And get down, baby. Let me talk. I can't talk with you up here about to jump on. Here, get down. Anyway, concert's tonight at 7 o'clock. Y'all come and watch. It'll be a lot of fun. And y'all, I have a YouTube channel on Tuesday at 10 a.m. and Friday at 10 a.m. And Tammy Hodges has a channel. Danny Hodges has a channel, and Southern Ideas. And we all have such a good family, and we all do things together and enjoy each other. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm sorry that it didn't get, what you looking at? This is Pebbles, y'all. This is Pebbles. Her feet is so warm. Y'all would not believe chickens' feet is warm as they are. Here, now you can't get in my bag. And Bloomin', oh, you got Bloomin's food. Now you get down. You can get all kind of stuff. Bloomin' can't. She's little and she's here. Now wait a minute. Who got it? Oh, and y'all know. Thank the Lord each day for His blessings. Bloomin's fussing. Blooming is fussing at you because you getting the food. Here, get out of my bag. Girl, here. What was I saying? Oh, thank the Lord for his blessings each day, because you may not know you got a blessing, you may not think you got one, but you got one. And you got probably a bunch of them. Anyway, now you got to get down. I got to sing. Me and Blooming's got to sing a song. Get down now. Go. Let me see if I can get her down. She ain't. Blooming's open. Here, get down. Go over there. Okay. Let me hide this, because they'll be up here wanting. Okay, me and you gonna sing. Me and you gonna sing. You getting some feathers, new feathers. This little light of, here, get down. Blooming can't see. This ain't what you want to do, is it, Blooming? They keep messing you up, don't they? They keep messing you up. Yes, they do. Well, Mama loves you. You are so sweet. I'm going to get on to them. You want me to? You want me to get on to them? Okay, we're going to sing now. What you looking at? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine. Oh, you singing too? I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. She's singing and dancing. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Blooming, we said bye to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all are so sweet. I've enjoyed this so much. Tell them bye, babe. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. It's so sweet. You liked that singing, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Yes, you did. You loved it. I loved it too. You my baby. Okay, I'm gonna let you down and I'm gonna cut it off, let me go. Let me see if I can cut it off from here. I got to bring it up closer to do it because I can't reach that far. Bloomin' said bye. Yes, you did say bye. Yes, you did. All right, bye-bye, y'all.